guys. Welcome to your group induction today. My name's Josh. You've probably already seen me in the gym before. Ian?
Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah.
Joseph? I'll try and remember it. Okay. With the group induction, we're going to be together today to do the whole thing. A few bits of housekeeping first. So fire exits are going to be at the front and at the back of the building. Just follow the signs. In terms of the duty first aider, that's me. Anything we need first aid wise is going to be in the office behind us, okay? So if anything was to go wrong, we'll go straight to there. First aid kit, defib, hopefully we won't need it. It's all going to be in there. So first thing we want to do is we're going to go through a variety of different exercises today, which will help you when you come into the gym on your own. We're going to start off with some cardio. We're going to show you loads of different resistance training techniques you can use, along with some cool down stretches and stuff at the end as well. Everyone happy with that so far? Cool. Yeah. Cool. First thing I want to do is to get us on the treadmill. You guys ever used a treadmill before?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you're relatively familiar with it, which is great. Okay, first thing we want to do with the treadmill, to get on there, we want to get on there safely, so we use a 3-point touch. So with the 3-point touch, we're just going to hold on to one side and step on. Step over. Now, make sure the belt isn't moving. Once we do that, we can get into the middle. Now, you can't see me, just come round, guys. Now, we've got a safety clip here, which we want to put onto a loose bit of clothing. So if we get too close to the edge of the machine, it will stop the machine for us, okay? When we're on the treadmill, the easiest thing to do is just press quick start and go. We're going to maintain a nice neutral spine, centre of the belt, relax shoulders, and as that starts to go, we're just going to up the speed a little bit just so we can actually get into a natural walking position, okay? Now, when we're doing the warm-up on the treadmill, we want to be on the warm-up for about 5 minutes. With the 5 minutes, you're going to gradually build your heart rate up from where you are resting, like you guys are now, to about 50% maximum heart rate. Now, the way you can figure that out is on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being this is ridiculously easy, 10 being ridiculously hard. We want to get somewhere in the middle, about 5, all right? So that's your RPE level that you're going to use. Once you've been on here for a minute or so, start to increase the speed to bring that RPE level up. When we've hit the 5-minute mark, what I want you to do is just press the cool down button. That will ease itself pretty much to a stop. Then we can press the stop button. From here, release, put the clip away, just step off to the side and job done. Are we happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like one of you guys to have a go. Does anyone want to have a go on the treadmill?
Yeah, sure, I'll do it, yeah.
Lovely. So 3-point touch first, Joyce, that'd be great. That's it. I'll turn the belt off so it should be good. Right, go. Okay, that's it. Safety clip on, lovely. So we just press the go button.
It's restarting. Starting.
Oh, it's...
There we go, okay.
Okay, yeah, just up the speed so you feel comfortable, just to a natural walking position, right? Just shoulders back, neutral spine, heel toe action, lovely stuff. Comfortable in it, no problem.
Yeah, feels fine.
As I said, normally guys will be on here for the full 5 minutes and stuff, but we're not going to be going on that today. We're going to get through a wide variety of stuff. Is everyone happy with what they've learned so far on treadmill? How to turn it on? Do you understand everything? Yeah?
Yeah. Cool.
Fantastic. You happy on there?
Cool down, yeah.
Press cool down, that'll be great. And then once that's slowed down, press the end workout, unclip, and off we go.
Cool.
Brilliant. Okay, everyone happy?
Yeah.
Fantastic. What we're going to do now is we're going to set up and do some dynamic stretches, okay? With dynamic stretches is to help with getting our range of movement, their elasticity of the muscles, less chance of getting any injuries, all right? Okay, we'll go over to the centre. We'll just form a little bit of a dome round, okay? So we've got some space. You're going to go there. Right. Dynamic stretches, we're going to start off with a squat to overarm swing. So if we do it all together in sync, so we're going to drop down into a sort of squat, arms behind. From here, nice dynamic pull to stretch up, okay? I'm going to keep it nice free flow movement. Right. So keep going, we're going to get 10 of them done. That's 4, yeah? Yep. 5. Excellent. Good. 3 more. 2. 3. Lovely. Right, next one we're going to do is a lunge with rotation. Okay, so you might want to take a little bit more of a step out. So with lunge rotation, you're going to go front leg forward. As you do your lunge, the leg that's forward, my right leg here, twist to the right, and come back to where we came from. We've got to alternate legs, left leg, twist to the left, okay? Right, we're going to do 5 each side, 10 in total. So if you want to step and rotate, lovely, yeah. Good. Excellent. I hope you guys are counting because I am. Half. Excellent stuff. Yeah, regression side of this, if you find it difficult, you can do the lunges and then do the rotation set, but you can regress it, but you guys are absolutely fine. Okay, last one we're going to do is a standing peg stretch. Okay, so shoulders back and down, arms out in front, just open up and come back through, alright? It's a nice fly through. Just feel stretching pegs, nice and dynamic, and just do 10 of those as well. Good you're not hitting each other, we're alright, we're fine. Okay, all happy? 10 reps done?
Yep.
Fantastic. First thing we want to do is we want to show you a resistance machine. We've got a wide variety of resistance machines that you can use. They're all pretty similar in terms of the setup. So we're going to do one today, we're going to use the leg extension, alright? So guys just want to follow me. If you guys just want to stand there, just so you can see everything as well. Right, okay, so leg extension. Main muscle of this works is aquads, front of the legs here, alright? So that's what we're aiming for with this machine. So that's where you should be feeling it when you're on there. There's a few setup points on the leg extension itself, so we're just going to go through them now. First of all, we have the seat adjuster. And we can adjust the seat on the handle around here if you want to see that. That will release, that seat will move up and down. Best way to adjust it is when you're sitting down. You want to set the seat so that your knee is going to be pretty much in line with this grey circle here. It's called the pivot point, alright? So I just need to pull myself back a little bit. They're pretty much in line there. What we've got here is 2 levers. The top lever moves this down so we can have our legs from knee down, straight down towards the floor. The bottom one here, we roll that out so that the actual roller here is sitting top of our foot, sort of on the lace of our shoes. We have the weight and this pin-loaded system here, and you can adjust the weight accordingly. When it comes to the sets and reps with everything, because we're improving our endurance, 3 sets of 12 reps on every exercise to start off with. Build that foundation and we can go from there to increase our hypertrophy and strength later on. Okay, where we are here, shoulders back and down, neutral spine. Turn the feet up so that we're going to be holding our feet up towards the ceiling. We're going to lift that up, go up so we're going pretty much to a full extension, but don't lock the knees at the top. Come back in a controlled fashion, and again. Alright, so we're going to do 12 reps in total. Once that 12 reps is done, you can take it down to the bottom, have 30 to 45 seconds rest, and repeat 3 times. Okay, Adam, you happy to have a go with this? Lovely. Okay, so as I say, best thing to do is probably sit down to adjust it. It's not far off anyway already, is it? That's good. Yep. Foam roller one set on the top of your foot, feel alright? Okay, lovely. So, wrap your feet around. Lovely. Good extension, that's good. Very good, maintain the neutral spine, it's lovely. 5. How's that feeling? You feeling quads? Yep. What you guys can do with this one is a progression or a regression is to adjust the weight. Another way you can progress this on is you can do single leg work on here. So if you wanted to isolate and do a unilateral leg extension, you absolutely can. Just fire through using one leg and not the other. Does that make sense? Yeah. Cool. 12 reps done? Yeah. Weight-wise is probably too easy. I'd say next time we'd up the weight to get a little bit more on the leg extension, but all good. Everyone happy? Everyone happy to see that? Yeah. Fantastic. We'll move on now. We're going to move on and do a free weight exercise. Now with the free weight exercise, we're going to be doing what's called a lateral raise. So a lateral raise is going to be working our shoulders, mainly the medial part of our shoulder, the outside of the shoulder here. When we're doing the lat raise, so just take these. Anytime we do any free weight exercise, when we're picking weights up from the floor, we want to maintain a neutral spine. So it's basically doing a deadlift on the floor. So as we pick up, knees bent, straight back, take them from the sides and come up to standing. Now, lateral raise, maintain neutral spine, keep that core engaged. Shoulders are going to go back and down. From this position with a slight bent elbow, elevate our elbows up so they're in line with the shoulders, come back down under control, okay? Boom, and back down. If at any point We start to swing with the weight. The weight's too heavy, the load's too much, we need to reduce and redress the weight. If we're not feeling it in the shoulders by the end of the 12 reps, probably need to increase the weight and progress that way. Ian, you happy to go this time round?
Give it a go.
Brilliant.
Seems to be where my shoulder.
This of course, yeah, you got, yeah.
So deadlift up, yeah?
Deadlift up, nice straight back, lifting up through. Shoulders back and down, core engaged. Elevate up. Now if you're feeling too much on your shoulder, we can regress it and get you a smaller weight, it's not a problem. Form's good. How's that feeling?
It's okay, the left is fine.
Right one's just because you're different quick as you've had, yeah? Well done. Good man. No, that's horrible. Right, so straight away you can see left shoulder's having, right shoulder's having a bit of difficulty, so the best thing for you to do is to regress the weight. So we're going to do that while you're here, okay? Bear with me a sec. So we do, I don't know how many you did, I think you've done 6, we'll do 6 more. Right, that'll be better.
Okay.
Just more focusing more on the technique rather than the weight. That's what people do too quickly, they try and go too heavy on the weight to begin with, and all they end up doing is hurting themselves. That should feel a lot better, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good. Lovely stuff. Excellent. Great work. Okay. Everyone happy with that? Everyone happy with the movement?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right, I'm just going to tidy these away so they're out of our spot. The next exercise we're going to do is the bench press, okay, using the rack. Now, if you guys, if you want to come around here, have any of you guys used the bench press before? You ever used it on the rack? Yeah, fantastic. So, with the bench press and the rack and the load, you've got your 2 clips here which can adjust the height of the barbell. If you are ever adjusting it, make sure that when you put it on the bar, you put the bar down on the floor. Don't let it balance on here. You see a lot of people balance on there. It's not safe, but then these can just release and clip, okay? Make sure they're in the same, make sure they're level. Perfect. Alright, so the bench press itself is an exercise. It's a compound exercise, so it works more than one muscle group. So it's going to be working our chest, our shoulders and our triceps. You'll be getting a lot of work done on here. When you're setting yourself up, sitting on the edge of the bench, when you're laying down, best position to start off with the bench is to ensure that your eyes are going to be in line with the bar itself. That means when you unclip it and release, you're not going to be hitting these as you do your actual bench press, okay? Hands, we're on it, so wrists and elbows are in line. We take the weight up, shoulders back and down, nice braced core. We're going to go down to chest, up and push through, and not locking our elbow joints at the top. Nice chest engagement, squeeze through, okay? Now, once it's done, we can rack up on there, come back comfortably. What we're going to do, we're going to do the bench press. What I also want to show you is how to provide a spot for somebody else on the bench press, okay? So for the last couple of reps, even if you're comfortable, I just want to show you how to do the actual spot technique on the bar. Josh, you want to have a go on this one now? Brilliant. Yeah, we can adjust the bar. If we just had that. Great. What number do you normally have it on?
Just above the 5.
Just set yourself on the bar, make sure that we've got nice brace core, wrist and elbows going to be in line with the press. That's it, dropping down to chest, squeeze through. Lovely. So we're going to do 12 reps, let's say, get your first 10, and what I want to do, right, in terms of spotting's great, especially if you're working in pairs, because it's going to ensure their safety, but also when it comes to starting to increase the weight, you can, when you've got a spotter, you'll be able to take it a little bit further, that progressive overload, to get somewhere in terms of technique. That's 10. Right, so in terms of a spot here, you're going to be holding onto the middle of the bar, and we push through and squeeze, okay? So you'll be there safely wise to take the bar if there was any problems. What you've also got, I should just say there, if you're doing dumbbells, best place to hold is to hold around the wrist, closest to the bar as possible. You see people do elbows, that can end up being a bit more shaky. So if you go down, so drop down there, so you can go to the wrists and then up together, okay? So you can take it there. That's fantastic. Just pull that through. Lovely. Happy?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. Everyone happy with the technique and stuff on the deadlift, bench press? Superb. Right. Next one we're going to go through is the abdominal crunch. All right. So we'll just grab a mat. Now, with the ab crunch, clues in the name, it's going to work our abdominals. It's going to work mainly working our stomach muscles here. In terms of position, always use a mat because the floor is quite hard. So make sure you get a mat you can fight them over there in the gym. If you guys, in terms of position, if you guys just want to go over there for me, and then I'll have a lay down just so you can see everything. Okay, so in terms of a crunch, we want to make sure that our feet are going to be flat on the floor. Now, hands-wise, it's entirely up to you where you want to put your hands. You can either have them by your temples, behind your ears, across your body. The only thing you don't want to do with your hands is swing them for momentum. So wherever you decide to put them, keep them there. So if you go in the abdominal crunch, you're going to brace your core in tight so your lower back is protected onto the pad. Nice neutral spine, head up. And you're just going to come up so the top part of your back comes off the floor and then back down. So boom, engage, back down. Okay? What you don't want to do again is if you face up, less chance you jar on your head. If you're going forward, you're going to pull from your neck. Okay? Once you've done your 12, you can then 30-45 seconds rest. Repeat another, okay? Whose turn is it? Is it your go, mate? Fantastic. Okay. So, that's it. Position-wise, your hands tied up to you. That's fantastic. That's good. Just keep facing up so you keep a nice neutral spine. How's that feel? All right? Yep. Should feel top part of your stomach working there. Yeah. Fantastic. Now, progression-wise with this, in terms of progression for an abdominal curl, is you could go full sit-ups to get full range of motion, or if you want to stay in the crunch, you can actually do weight-loaded ones. You can, with the medicine ball, with a dumbbell, rest that across your chest and take yourself up and down with that. How many have you done there, mate? Is that 12? Fantastic. Good. Everyone happy with that movement?
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Okay, let's just move the mat out of the way. We've got one more exercise I want to show you, and then we're going to go into our cool-down stretches. Right? So, last exercise is a functional exercise. Functional exercises are great because they're constantly working more and more muscles rather than just a static one plane of movement and working on there. What it also does is increases our range of movement because of the load that we're going through is an extended sort of period and stretch. Now, we're going to do slam ball slams, okay? Slam ball slams, same as with the lateral raise, we do a deadlift position, nice straight back. From position overhead, I want you to slab it down as hard as you can. Okay, from there, repeat. Down, explosive through. Make sure that you keep a nice neutral spine, maintain that posture. You don't want to overcurve and pull your back, alright? I think it's you now, Ian. Is your shoulder going to be alright with this one?
It should be. We'll see. So deadlift up again. Deadlift up again.
So it's lovely. It's quite a nice one. Get some aggression out. Superb. Good. With this one, with the functional exercise as well, especially some of this is quite explosive, it's quite volumetric, so your heart rate will go up a lot more in comparison to a leg extension machine with just sitting there. How's that feel, mate?
Yeah, good.
Fantastic.
It's stress relief, isn't it?
It is a nice stress relief, yeah. Brilliant. Done. Magic. Cool. Right, fantastic. So, slam ball. Everyone happy with that? We understand, like I say, functional exercises, there's a variety of different machines and a variety of different bits of equipment you can use for functional exercises. That's just a taster. If you want to go through more of that, when you do your one-on-one induction with myself or one of the team, let me know because they'll show you a load of different things, okay? Right, last thing I want to do, guys, is to do some cool-down stretches now. It's always important to stretch afterwards because it will help free up some of the tight muscles that we would have got. Also releases some of the lactic acid and helps with the recovery, alright? So if we circle up just like we did with the dynamic ones earlier. So first one we're going to do is a standing quad stretch, right? So soft knees, core engage, just pull one up and just pull up into it. If you need a balancer, find something to balance with. Oh, I'll turn my head so no one need one. Okay. Fantastic. We're going to hold back 10 seconds, then we'll just do the other side as well. Excellent. Just going to do a hamstring stretch. So we're going to put our weight through, bend one leg, and point them toes up as high as you can. You should feel the hamstring stretch there. If you want to progress it even more, try and touch your toe. That'll give it even more of a stretch. I don't like that, that hurts. Lovely. Exactly the same with the other leg. How do we find our group induction, guys? Okay? Yeah? Happy with the exercises?
Yeah, I think so.
Good.
It's good you showed me how to set up the rack.
Yeah, yeah,
Hooks on
so
the rack.
that's it.
Use them.
Absolutely. I mean, again, what you could do with that, if you wanted to, if you're on your own, you wanted to provide yourself a little bit more assistance, you can do it on a Smith machine as well.
Okay.
So you've got that assistance there. It's, I say it's safer. It's not. It is a little bit safer, but at the same time, if you haven't got a spotter and you want to go a little bit heavier, it's worth doing on a Smith maybe just to get used to it. Right, shoulder stretch, guys, just across the body. Do exactly the same over there. Then we're going to do an upper back stretch. So arms going out in front, push through, stretch right across the back and traps. Real big stretch. Lovely. Then last one, just arms up, right, great. Squeeze back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You feel upper pecs, you should feel pec major stretching up there. Lovely. Done.
Cool.
Any questions about what we've done? No?
I think so.
No? Happy with everything?